Okay, great. Good morning, everyone. So I think it's a little less colder than usual. Not much though. So I'm talking about what we all should be doing meditation. And when we understand what it is and how it is, how it can be done, it becomes easier to do. So that was the concept of simplifying meditation, which I'm trying to explain today. Let's hope it helps you to be more in that meditative state. So I'll begin with a story. This was about a great master who lived in the mountains. Normally, these people they live in the mountains, अलग बिल्कुल जाके रहते हैं, inaccessible places में. So this master also lived in a cave in the mountains, and he didn't meet anyone easily. कोई वहां तक पहुंच भी नहीं पाता था. And everyone regarded him as a very enlightened soul. So सब चाहते थे कि हम उनसे मिलें, उनसे सीखें. But as क्योंकि terrain tha, it was a very long journey up and down those mountains, slippery paths and all. So it was very difficult to reach him. So many people were eager to take that journey, but वहां पहुंच भी जाते थे ना, तो he wouldn't accept disciples easily. And even if he did accept, वो 2-4 दिन में जो है ना, they used to run away. So he was like a very strict teacher. Now there was this person who really craved for enlightenment, कि meditation करना है, समझना है what it is all about. So he decided to study under this master. And he traveled many days, nights over the mountains, मुश्किल से he reached the cave. And there, when he reached, he bowed to the master and he asked that please accept me as your student. I want to learn meditation. And surprisingly, the master immediately accepted him. जो कहते थे नहीं लेता था इतनी easily, he told him, okay, you're most welcome. You place your things aside, रख दो एक side में और wash your face and sit down next to me. So the student very eagerly did that. फटाफट से washed his face and hands and sat down next to the master and asked, okay, now what do I have to do? So the master, he pointed towards a patch of grass. वहाँ पे एक लगा हुआ था थोड़ा सा घास, flat area में घास लगा हुआ था. He asked, can you see that grass? He said, yes, master. He said, okay, now just sit and watch it grow. The student was puzzled. He looked at the master's face. Anything more? But master just responded, nothing. Just watch it grow. Now the student was like shocked. Are you serious? I've come thousands of miles to sit and watch this grass grow. So I thought you would teach me meditation. So the master responded, this is meditation, child. And if I say anything more about this, वो तो एक commentary हो जाएगी कि मैं बोल रहा हूँ. I don't have anything more to say. You just have to be here now. The student again asked in a short way, is it all? This is it? और कुछ भी नहीं है. The guru just smiled and said, yes, this is it. So to see everything as it is, you need perfect stillness of mind. That was only the line he said. And silence is the way to meditation. बस इतना उन्होंने बोला. Now the student was getting desperate. He asked again, and what is the way to silence? He just responded, meditation. Again the student asked, and how do I meditate? Watch the grass grow. Now this was too much for the student. कि बस हद हो गई. वो खड़े से and he shouted, I can see that you are totally mad. I am leaving right now. I cannot sit here and watch the grass grow. और उसने अपना बैग उठाया और वहां से चला गया. Now, that is the whole point of meditation. It is not easy to be here right now, to be in the present moment. I'm sure आप लोगों के साथ भी होता होगा कि जब you decide to sit down and meditate, आप meditation में बैठे हुए हो और एकदम से आपको आपके फोन की आवाज आती है एंड आप डिसाइड करते हो नहीं मैं नहीं उठाऊंगा, मैं मेडिटेट कर रहा हूँ, तो वो वेट कर सकता है. But then the voice in the head starts saying, it could be important. कोई important call कर रहा होगा, कोई important call होगी ये. But you again decide, whoever it is, कोई बात नहीं, wait करने दो उनको. But then the voice in the head, it is back again. You seem to be very eager to meditate. But एक दिन में तो बुद्धा नहीं बन जाओगे ना. तो उठा लो फोन, देखो किसका फोन है. But again you try to be strict. No, I'm meditating. But now your mind has got hooked onto the phone और आपके दिमाग में फोन चलने लग जाता है. And because at the back of your mind, your attention has been diverted towards the call. So थोड़ा थोड़ा आपकी जो enthusiasm है meditation के लिए वो उस तरफ divert होने जा रही है. जो determination है वो थोड़ा सा कम होने लगी है. और फोन चल रहा है आपके दिमाग में. अब फोन चलता चलता उसमें कनेक्ट हो जाता है टू द लेटेस्ट मॉडल ऑफ द फोन. आप उसके फीचर्स के बारे में सोचने लग जाते हो. And then you bring your attention. No, I'm meditating. But back of the mind, the thought has come in because the process of distraction has started. And then वहां से कुछ और. When I went to the store, मोबाइल वाले स्टोर गया था, तो मुझे ना वो अपनी स्कूल फ्रेंड मिल गई थी, सानिया मिल गई थी. And it was so good to see her again. But I wish I wasn't wearing my yellow shirt. वो ना मुझे सूट नहीं करती है. मुझे शुरू से ही पसंद नहीं आई थी. पता नहीं मैंने क्यों ले ली. यहाँ से आप फिर और कहीं पहुंच जाते हैं. दैट ब्लू कलर सूट्स मी बेटर. आप कहाँ बैठे हुए हो मेडिटेशन में, आपका दिमाग कहाँ पहुंच गया है? Somewhere totally different. So does it happen with you? Anyone who meditates, mind कहीं का कहीं jump कर जाता है? Would anybody like to share?
Yeah, sometimes when there are too many thoughts and you're doing meditation, that it is all the more difficult because you're just sitting, but then your mind is everywhere.
Right. So it keeps jumping from thought to thought और पता नहीं कहाँ गुम हो जाते. Meditation तो goes for a toss then. This is a kind of story that most people face when they're trying to meditate. Because the moment you start acknowledging your mind, कि उसमें mind में thought आ गया, you begin communicating with it. So the voice in your head जो है वो जीत जाता है. And आपकी जो determination है meditation की, वो तो it goes down the drain. So you're back to square one. कोई meditation नहीं हो रही फिर. So the truth is that the mind is always talking. This is a fact. It is never silent. So it's like a restless monkey जो है jump करता रहता है from one thought to another. So meditation is all about learning how to train the mind to calm down, to go into silence. And silence has a bliss. Like when you're into silence, it's very blissful sensation, feeling जो होती है. But going into silence, there is much more to it than just blissfulness. It can bring a lot of changes in your life also. And one of the side effects is that how you see the world around you. आपकी जो है ना नजरिया ही चेंज हो जाती है because nothing provokes you anymore. So you go into a state of no provocation. कुछ effect नहीं करेगा. You don't get triggered by anything. Not your thoughts, not people around you, not what they are saying. Nothing bothers you. And because you're always in that state of mindfulness, you are responding, not reacting. Reaction होता है किसी ने बोला आप instantly आपने वापस जवाब दे दिया. But when you're in that meditative state, you begin to respond, not react. आप सोच समझ के response की जरूरत है नहीं है. You come to that stage. So there is a yogi, Om Swami, and he has categorized this journey from the monkey stage to that stage of calmness in 4 stages. He's given 4 stages to move from that state to the state of calmness. Now, suppose you live in the city or let's lot of chaos happening around you, rush hour रहता है, सारे people are rushing around, everything is chaotic, थिंग्स, व्हीकल्स ऑन द रोड, सब कुछ खूब टेंशन रहती है हर तरफ. नाउ यू डिसाइड टू टेक अ हॉलीडे इन अ दूर कोई कंट्री साइड जगह में, far away, you want to go there for a holiday and you're going to drive down. So first, when you're moving from the city, you'll go onto the highway where there's a lot of activity, a lot of cars zipping around. So when you are like going on the highway of meditation, this is the mind which is always talking. So people don't even realize how talkative the mind is unless you sit down for meditation. So there's continuous activity going on in the mind. जैसे city में continuous activity है, mind में भी वो चलती रहती है. So during this stage, when you are on that highway, अभी आपने enter किया, you just got onto the highway. When you sit down for meditation, your mind does not quieten down. Maybe for a few seconds, शांत हो सकता है when you become aware, but not more than that. So you're just hearing chatter from yourself, कि अंदर से सिर्फ बातें निकल के आ रही है, thoughts निकल के आ रही हैं. And the more you try to quieten down, no, I want to meditate, नहीं हो पाएगा, वो और loud हो जाता है. And you get attached to all kinds of thoughts like we saw just now. They keep coming, there seems to be no limit. And even if you sit for 2 hours, you are unable to control them. So to get away from them, something has to change. So that traffic on that highway, it's like a continuous flow, both directions से आ रहा है, जा रहा है. So you are also on the highway of thoughts initially when you sit down. And as you have no control on the traffic, you have no control on your thoughts also. So every meditator goes through this stage. Initially, आप यही चीज face करते हो, regardless of how much like how spiritual you are, how many texts you have read, जितना कुछ आप चाहे वो चुपचाप भी बैठने वाले हो, मतलब you are a very quiet sort of person, so you will still go through this stage. Whenever you begin to practice meditation, you have to face it. But if you continue, okay, this is a barrier, this is a, you could say, एक level है, हमें इसको cross करना है, तो you will be able to cross it. So like you're on that highway of constant activity, but आपकी journey तो आगे बढ़ेगी ना, you're going to your destination, आप सिर्फ उस पे highway पे तो नहीं रहोगे. तो once you are heading towards your calm, peaceful place, you will get off the highway onto a road which is less frequent. There's less frequency of vehicles on it. जैसे outskirts में चले गए, वहां से निकल गए, पर कई बार ना हम वहीं फंसे रह जाते हैं. फर्स्ट स्टेज पे ट्रैफिक जैम हो गया तो हम वहीं फंसे रह जाते हैं, द हाईवे स्टेज में. एंड वी आर नॉट एबल टू ओवरकम द rush hour of our thoughts also when we start meditating. तो जो रेस्टलेसनेस है, chaotic conditions है, हम उसको लगता है बहुत मुश्किल है, we cannot do it. But those who continue, उसको क्रॉस कर लेंगे तो they will reach the second stage of the lesser traveled road. जो साइड जो आउटस्कर्ट से है, द सबर्ब्स में रोड्स होते हैं, आप वहां पहुंच जाओगे. यहाँ पे द ट्रैफिक इज स्लोअर. So in this stage of meditation, once you have crossed the chaotic stuff, the flow of thought is frequent but not constant, continuous नहीं रहता. So बीच में you begin to feel quite gaps of a few minutes. पहले seconds में होता था, अब थोड़े से maybe 1 or 2 minutes or more than that also you can feel. So they begin to get into that state of no mind. So this is in this state of no mind, they get that glimpse of what meditation actually is. It's not that thoughts will not come at this stage, they will. But you are now in a space where you become more mindful, more alert, so you can redirect your attention. You can decide, okay, I can let these thoughts go and I can move forward. It becomes your choice. And then as we practice this, even for short periods, if we become aware and become silent, we silence, we quieten down the thoughts. So you will realize that you are the one who is opening the door to them, ताकि वो सब अंदर आ जाए. तो आपके पास power है कि आप उस door को जो है ना बंद रखो. So when they start realizing कि the thoughts कि अच्छा अब तो हमारे लिए दरवाजा नहीं खुल रहा है, तो उनकी जो speed है ना वो भी कम हो जाती है. and then you go more and more into that state of peacefulness. So जैसे साइड रोड्स में भी अब कुछ कुछ कोई कोई व्हीकल्स आ रही है, ज्यादा नहीं आ रही, वैसे थॉट्स की भी जो है ना स्पीड जो है कम हो जाती है, दे स्लो डाउन, बट दे आर नॉट डिसअपियर्ड येट, दे आर स्टिल देयर, स्लो स्पीड में आ रहे हैं, बट दे आर मोर मैनेजेबल नाउ. सो आपकी जो अटेंटिवनेस टुवर्ड्स द थॉट है वो कम हो जाएगी, you'll start like letting them go. So now there is one very good thing about the stages is that they are irreversible. So once you attain this stage of where the activity is less frequent, thoughts less frequent hai, so you will not go back to the stage where they were constant. So you have actually achieved a level. And so जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे यू विल गेट ऑन टू दैट पाथ ऑफ मेंटल स्टिलनेस, धीरे धीरे आप उसकी तरफ बढ़ने लग जाओगे. और उसके बाद जो नेक्स्ट लेवल है दैट इज ऑफ ओकेजनल एक्टिविटी. अब आप हाईवे से थोड़ा सा लेस ट्रैवल रोड्स पे आए, उसके बाद आप और जो है ना शांत रोड्स पे जाओगे, पीसफुल रोड्स पे जाओगे, where there is hardly any traffic, only some vehicle is passing you occasionally. So like when a river, you are going into a calm stage now. So like when a river goes into the sea, बहुत turbulence होती है, the last moment it's rushing, literally going to join the sea, but at that the sea is not affected by it. River आती है तो उसमें आराम से शांति से बह जाती है. So the mind of a yogi also becomes like that. When you are at this third stage, thoughts आएंगी, they will rise and fall, emotions भी आएंगे, but you will not be affected. You will be able to absorb them and redirect them. थोड़ा और like more alertness के साथ आप redirect कर पाओगे. But sea जो है वो सारा टाइम शांत तो रहता नहीं है. There are tides, there are storms, but of course it's not a daily affair. रोज रोज नहीं होते storms, but जब वो इस स्टेज में भी, द थर्ड स्टेज में, द meditator he faces those storms, so he can have those turbulent periods, but वो ना like दूर होंगे, जैसे रोज storm नहीं होता, once a week, 15 days में, ऐसी there are longer gaps between your turbulence वाले periods कि आप chaos में फिर भर जाते हो. So but that's also okay, that's part of the process. So by the time a meditator reaches this third stage, first to cross karke, they have quite a lot of stillness of mind. So they are able to deal with those thoughts that are coming in a better way. जैसे पहले अगर आप आते हैं, you faced with some situation, तो आप बिल्कुल टूट जाते हो, समझ नहीं आती कैसे करना है. But when you're in that stage of meditation, third stage तक पहुंच जाते, you handle things in a better way. And then through your actions, through your speech also, that calmness is evident. So और जो उसकी एनर्जी बन जाती है, मेडिटेटर की एनर्जी बन जाती है, it has a calming effect all around him also. So that is why saying कि अगर एक बंदा भी मेडिटेशन करना शुरू कर देता है आपकी फैमिली में, it will definitely affect the other people in the family. It's bound to, there is no second thought about it. दूसरे भी affect होंगे. So सिर्फ if you work on yourself, calm yourself down, get into meditation, you are actually helping the whole family. And at this stage, like when you're driving through the countryside, the third stage में आप जा रहे हो अपने destination की तरफ, it's a beautiful area, open fields है, open skies है, fresh air, beautiful view. So you don't feel like rushing through those beautiful surroundings. So you drive slowly, you enjoy, and you're filled with blissfulness. So stage 3 mein also, you have the power to harness your thoughts, enjoy them. You can choose what you want to think, whatever gives you joyfulness, that gives you calmness. So it is in your hands now. It is your choice what you want to do. And meditation at this stage is not for relaxation, because you're already relaxed. You're already in that relaxed space where you're meditating. And now when you get up from meditation, it is that you are supercharged. You become energized. You're refreshed. and you become more alert after meditation. And those are the signs of a great meditator, that you're full of energy all the time. Meditation takes you to that stage. And after this stage comes the final no activity stage. And sometimes when you're traveling, going to places, you see a road where it's marked no thoroughfare. So you're not allowed to go on that road. So it could be leading to a private property, a big kind of property with gates and fences, and all unwanted people are kept outside उसके. उनका अपना एरिया होता है, गार्डन होता है, तो कोई और को you have to take permission to enter into that area. So now the people over there, they have a choice to allow you to come over there or not. So stage 4 meditator का ये हाल होता है, he is able to choose his thought. Should I allow this to come or not? And he is very alert about which is good for me and which is not. And his awareness is so sharp that he is able to actually pick and choose which thought is beneficial for me and which I have to let go. So you become very aware of every minute detail of what you are thinking, what you are contemplating. So this 4th stage is regarded as the enlightenment stage. And it comes after a great persistence. आपको बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है to reach this state. You have to be very alert. You have to be intense in your practice. So, and all these words are important. Intensity लाने की जरूरत है, alertness लाने की जरूरत है, persistence लाने की जरूरत है. So you cannot reach that space of enlightenment without all these. And the energy of this state, also the meditator of this stage, whoever he comes in contact with, they feel a natural stillness coming from him. It's so, वो पूरा उसके aura में ही भर जाता है, that stillness. So whoever sees him, they also feel calmed down. क्योंकि उसके aura में ही जो है ना, वो stillness जो है, calmness भरी हुई है. But just practice of meditation is not enough to gain mental stillness. सिर्फ meditation से नहीं होएगा. It's essential for the meditator to cultivate virtues also. In fact, you cannot reach even the first stage of meditation without developing a selfless concern for everyone, for the greater good. So you need to have a degree of selflessness to get into meditation. Negative emotions, they will only pull you back. They will affect the quality of your practices. So by the time you reach this 4th stage, this tendency of selflessness becomes a natural aspect of your character. You are able to let go of all negative aspects. You automatically drop them and you come into that space. So these are the stages of meditation to take you to enlightenment. Now, I'm talking about a few principles that can help you in meditation. Okay, what principles should I keep in mind कि मेरा meditation जो है वो अच्छी तरह से हो जाए. For this also, I'm going to share a story first. So there was this lady, very rich, but a very unhappy woman. So कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगता. She had a very good family, rich life, beautiful house, सब कुछ था उसके पास, but happiness नहीं थी. So she went to visit a mystic and put her issues in front of her. She gave him a long list of complaints of what was wrong in her life. So the mystic realized that she's perfectly fit and fine, no health issues, no such issues, but only her mind was not peaceful. Very petty issues थे जो what the mystic understood from her. So he just sat quietly for some time. And then he said, okay, I'll give you a very ancient talisman and that will help to solve your problems. So what you have to, so he gave her a very old copper coin with a hole in the center type, जो होता है ना पुराने वाले, वैसे वाला दिया उसने. And he told her that on a full moon night, you have to bury it at a, like a people पेड़ होता है ना, उसकी roots के पास इसको जाके आपने bury करना है on a full moon night. Okay, but there is one condition. When you are burying the coin, you must not think of a white elephant or a jumping monkey or a talking frog. So if you think about them while you're burying the coin, the remedy will not work. So she was happy. Okay, fine. I found a remedy, and she went away. So there were still 10 days for the full moon night. So अब इस 10 days में वो क्या कर रही थी? She was reminding herself that I must not think of a white elephant, a jumping monkey, a talking frog. So daily she used to keep reminding herself, okay, I must not think about them. I must not think about them. Now, on the night of the full moon, when she was burying the coin in the ground, what do you think she was in her mind? The very thoughts she had been telling herself to avoid. So, when your mind is given something to avoid, that you must not do it wants to do it even more. You must have noticed कि आपको कोई वैसे भी कोई चीज मना करता है तो आपको तो वो करना ही है. वो mind automatically takes it on. No, I have to do it. So it's impossible to avoid thinking by telling yourself that you're not going to think about anything. And this is what happens when we sit down to meditation also. हम अपने आप को कहते हैं नहीं सोचना, पर उतने ही ज्यादा thoughts आते हैं. The thoughts just don't stop. So then these principles can help you a little. If you understand, okay, what are the thoughts that I need to let go? क्या छोड़ना है? क्या? How do I clear the pattern of these thoughts from my mind? So the first is no recollection. Don't go after thoughts of the past. Don't get entangled in memories, past memories. Even this thought that it's happening again, I'm sitting down for meditation and thoughts are rahe hain, that is also a thought you get entangled in. So you need to simply drop all thoughts. For that, just breathe it out and bring your attention to the present moment. Take a deep breath to your stomach and breathe out the thought and bring your attention to the present moment that I'm sitting here, your present breath. And when you become mindful about not getting involved in thoughts, you actually gain power over them and you're able to let them go. So it is your intention, your decision. I will not allow myself to get entangled in my thoughts of the past. First is of the past. Then the next point is no calculation. Don't get into the ups and downs of the present moment also. So when you drop thoughts of the past, कि अच्छा मैंने past के बारे में नहीं सोचना, so your mind hooks onto the thoughts of the present. Present moment में shift हो जाता है, of any present situation. Because mind needs something to occupy it all the time. Maybe even where you're sitting, उसी में आपका attention divert हो जाएगा. अरे बहुत ठंड लग रही है या बहुत गर्मी है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. ये fragrance है, ये smell अच्छी नहीं, कुछ भी. So again, you have to drop the thought, breathe it out, and come back to your breath. Pay attention to your breath. Then third is just drop imagination. No imagination. Don't imagine what will happen in the future. Now, when you stop the thoughts of the past and the present, mind jumps to the future. कि अच्छा अब क्या होने वाला है? It will start creating images for the future about any dreams you have, about your life ahead. At that moment, they will not serve any purpose. Thinking about the future, because you have a purpose over there to sit for meditation. So we need to breathe out those thoughts also. Just drop them and bring your mind to your present breath again, present moment. Then again, next is no examination. Don't analyze your thoughts. Whatever type of thought comes up, don't try to get into an analysis or like we sometimes get we have the thought of getting hurt or losing someone, losing in love, kuch bhi aa sakta hai. And when we start analyzing, kyun hua? Why me? Why did it happen to me? Why did it go wrong? Why did your partner do this or that? Kuch bhi aa sakta hai. And then you're totally caught up in that thought process. Your concentration is gone. So when you're sitting meditation में तो कई बार ये thoughts आ जाते हैं. But we have to be alert and not get into the vice of it. So the thought is coming, just observe it and breathe it out. So come back to the focus of what you are doing. I'm sitting here for meditation, not for analyzing the situation. It can wait. मैं बाद में करूँगा. Then the next thing that you have to remember is there should be no construction. Don't create an experience. Many people share that during meditation we experience beautiful sounds or fragrances, or I saw colors, I had visions. So when you hear such experiences, you have a desire that I would like to experience the same. मुझे तो होता नहीं है, मुझे भी experience करना है. So what you do then is you try to create them in your own meditation, because you want to have a similar kind of experience. अरे उसको तो इतने कलर्स दिखते, मुझे तो कुछ दिखता ही नहीं है. तो आप ना एक अंदर डिजायर आ जाती है कि ओके, आई विल क्रिएट सच एक्सपीरियंसेस. दिस इज नॉट राइट. Every individual has their own unique kind of experience. If I try to create what another has experienced, I'm actually blocking myself from experiencing something greater, something which was meant only for me. So then I lose the thread of meditation, for I get involved in the creation. Is मुझे भी ये फील करना है, वो नहीं आना चाहिए. Because वो meditation अपनी तो हमारी चलेगी, we're waiting for an experience which somebody else has experienced. So I need to drop those desires also. I have to bring my attention back to the present. So you have to understand that the desire to have an experience is also a thought, and thought has to be dropped. The aim of meditation is a state of no mind, and that is what leads you to bliss. So when we are caught up in creation, it distracts us from our actual aim of reaching that state of no mind. Then lastly, we should avoid digression. Don't let your mind wander. Just stay in the present moment. As I said, na, the mind wanders off, past में चला जाएगा, future में चला जाएगा, कुछ भी create करने लग जाएगा. We get attached to emotions, get connected to situations, और हम उसी में गुम हो जाते हैं. So we mustn't start like examining our emotions or examining every situation. What am I feeling? What is happening? उन सब में नहीं घुसना. So basically it comes down that when we sit for meditation, don't get hooked to any thought. उसके बिल्कुल अटैच मत हो जाओ किसी थॉट के साथ. डोंट एनी सिचुएशन के बारे में सोच के परेशान मत हो, गुस्सा, डोंट रिजेंट दैट सिचुएशन, डोंट फील गिल्टी, डोंट रिपेंट, ऐसे कर लेती वैसे कर लेती. डोंट गेट इनटू कि क्या हो रहा है सिचुएशन में. डोंट स्टार्ट एग्जामिनिंग इट, एनालाइजिंग इट. जस्ट सिंपली डोंट गेट इन्वॉल्व इन एनी थॉट. And when you don't do that, when you don't get involved in the thought loses its power. It dissolves. Try करके देखो, when you don't get involved in the thought, होता नहीं है, thought आया, I start उसके counter attack में कोई और thought आ जाता है, ये कर लेती, वो कर लेती, ऐसे कर लेती, वो नहीं. Just be aware. Just be aware of that rising thought, distance yourself from it and let it go. If somebody was asking कि okay, if thoughts plan नहीं करना चाहिए हमें future के लिए, मैं कहा बिल्कुल करना चाहिए plan future के लिए, but don't create it. Create in the sense that you have a plan, I have to go there, so सब plan करो. Creation क्या होएगा? I have to go there, पता नहीं वो मिलेगी नहीं मिलेगा मुझे बंदा, पता नहीं how will he react with towards me, how will he behave with me. So that will come into creation. That you're going into the zone of fear or doubts and uncertainties. You have to go to meet a person, go with a positive mindset कि yes, I'm going there, and things, you don't have expectations, हमें हमेशा positive रखनी है, things will go good. So when we are going with that mindset, things will be better. And when you have the support of meditation, your mindset automatically comes into that space of calmness, of being able to go easily forward. So that was it about simplifying meditation. I hope I have simplified it and not complicated it.
Yes, Meenuji, it was such a, like, you explained it so wonderfully, and in a simple way, it actually simplified.
Okay, thank you.
Meenuji,
Angie.
what can I say about you?
Okay.
Yesterday, I've been very joyful. I had episodes in the morning bout of pain, but by attending your minor session yesterday and your session today, I feel very enlightened.
Okay, good. Good for you.
I have to be enlightened because I have to put a smile on people's face
Right,
every day. Yeah.
right. And you do that. Good for you.
Today the talk with Nupurji later is on smile, so I'm promoting again smiles for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Anyone would like to share or say something? Otherwise, there's a short meditation also if you would like to do it. How to use your breath for meditation. So should we go forward for it?
Yes,
For it?
meditation would be good. Yeah.
Okay. Just share my screen.
Very nicely explained, Meenu.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Meenu ji, thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you. Welcome. So I'll just start the meditation to relax yourself.
Minuji, the video hasn't played yet.
Can you see it now?
Can't see this on this.
Can you hear the sound?
Yeah.
Okay. Take a long deep breath. Relax yourself. Focused on your breath. Be aware of yourself sitting wherever you are. Now bring complete attention. Bring complete attention to your breath. Bring awareness to the sensation of your breathing. Pay close attention to the physical sensation of your breath going in, coming out. Just follow your breath going in, coming out. Just be with your breath. Now, with the next breath, bring your attention to any sensations in your body. Allow your awareness to completely fill your body. Be totally aware of your body, the way you are sitting, how you are touching yourself, the way your feet are resting on the floor, the way your hands are resting. Just be aware of all the feelings, the sensations. Just feel them. Feel any tension, heaviness anywhere in your body. Just be aware. Now, with the next breath, feel you breathing out the tension, the heaviness from your body. Feel as if you are releasing it from your body. Your breath is releasing the tension. Now with the next breath, say to yourself, there is a lightness of body and mind within me. There is a lightness, a comfortableness in every cell of my body. And as you bring these sensations, this lightness, this comfortableness, feel your heart being filled with love towards your own self. You are wishing well for yourself, that I am light, I am comfortable. And you are filling yourself with a compassion that yes, I deserve this lightness, this comfortableness, this lovingness. Now, with the next breath, be aware of any longings or dislikes in you. Is there any part of yourself that you want to change? Is there anything about yourself that you are not accepting? Just look at these cravings, these dislikes. Just be aware of them without doing anything about it. Just be aware. Yes, they are present in me. They are a part of me that needs caring and lovingness. With the next breath, acknowledge that yes, I am limiting myself, holding on to these dislikes about my own self. I am the one who is disliking my own self. There is no reason to do so. And in this moment, decide to breathe out those dislikes, whatever you are not accepting about yourself. They are a part of you. They need your attention, your lovingness, and in this moment, you are giving it to them. Your attention, your lovingness. And this is all that you need to be happy. Accepting yourself as you are, looking at your shortcomings with lovingness, with patience, with compassion. It's okay to not be able to do some things. It's okay that some shortcomings are there. And when I accept and send lovingness to them, I lay the foundation for change. I bring about a possibility of changing, of growing, of uplifting myself. To focus on everything in life that is good, that you want into yourself, you want to attract into yourself. And in this moment, as you become present to this awareness of releasing, of letting go your own dislikes, your own animosity towards yourself, you're allowing a newness, a freshness to come in. By letting go the old dislikes, you're making space for something new to come in. Take a deep breath and realize that you are alive. Feel the energy of life moving through you. Be aware of the miracle of being alive. There is an energy in every cell of your body, rejuvenating you, strengthening you. Just be aware of this moment and your breath and this feeling of being alive, and realize what a precious gift this is. And as you connect to this feeling of being alive, take another deep breath and realize the beauty of being alive, the consciousness that you have, the gift of life that you have been given. And as you understand this beauty within yourself, open your eyes and gaze softly around you, looking at each and every near you in your room. Be thankful for the presence of everything and everybody in your life. There is beauty in everything within and outside. And all our senses, they show us this beauty. They give us this beauty as a precious gift. And realizing this beauty and the way you can appreciate it, live in it, enjoy it, fills you with a deep sense of joyousness, deep sense of calmness. A realization that I am complete as I am. That I exist in every moment. There is power in every moment. The power to uplift me, the power to heal me. Just filling myself with a lovingness, with a calmness. I am giving power to myself, to my life. Believe in your own power. Believe in yourself. And thank the universe for giving you a powerful tool in the form of your breath. Thank the universe for giving you this breath to anchor you into this present moment completely and totally. Thank yourself for being able to receive and understand the preciousness of this gift. Gently bring your focus back to your body. Take a deep breath, move your body a little, rub your hands together and on your face. Welcome back.
Thank you, Meenuji. It was actually deep meditation.
You. You can stop live streaming and